This is complete nonsense, okay? That is not what trees do. Trees suck up CO2 and they create canopy, create shade, but they do not clean up air. When you have dirty air full of particles of smoke from fires burning or from chimneys, trees do not clean that out of the air. If you had a dense canopy of trees created by a forest, that can create more humidity and cloud cover, which can increase rainfall. Raindrops might soak up these particles and bring them down to earth, and down to the ground, but the trees themselves do not clean up air and they do not get rid of pollutants. There are two chemicals that you get: nitrogen dioxide and sulfur dioxide. These nitrogen dioxide is in high concentrations, these are actually toxic to trees, okay? At high concentrations, they're poisonous to trees. And they aren't even, these are described by some literature references as being pollutants. They aren't, they're gases. Sulfur dioxide is created partly through industrial processes. That actually leads to acid rain, which makes up sulfuric acid, sulfurous acid. This leads to acid rain, but they actually poisonous trees in very low doses, I believe, and there are these papers you can see online. There is evidence, I think, in low doses. These can apparently be sucked through the leaf stomata. The stomata of leaves that CO2 enters, the holes, these can apparently go through them, but, in these latest papers, I'm seeing evidence that they do assist some physiological processes, but generally speaking, I think it's more generally for plants, crop plants. For trees, these things are poisonous. So all trees do is suck up CO2. They suck up CO2 and they release oxygen, okay? They do not get rid of pollutants from there, and they do not clean air up. If you want to make the air in a city or a country cleaner, every town and city is cleaner, to get rid of particles, you have to reduce the emissions from chimneys. You have to stop burning coal, stop burning waste. You have to get rid of the emissions. Burning wood and plastics actually creates lots of carbon dioxide, okay? So if you want to get rid of this, plant trees. Yeah, burning wood, plastics and rubbish creates CO2, but industrial processes create nitrogen dioxide and sulfur dioxide. You have to stop smoky chimneys. You have to get rid of the smoke from chimneys and stop pumping out smoke to clean up air. Trees do not clean up air. And the only way to help climate change is to plant trees in the tropics. Planting trees in the northern hemisphere does not help climate change. It has to be the tropics. In the separate video I'll explain why. But anyway, yeah. Yeah, I believe that these molecules inhibit photosynthesis and energy metabolism, okay, particularly this one. These actually inhibit photosynthesis, they stop it, slow it, and they interfere with tree metabolism, so these are poisonous.